Over 90% of drivers have absolutely no idea these car hacks even exist. But here is the insane part. Some of these hacks use everyday household items in ways that seem completely ridiculous until you see them work. Others reveal hidden features built into your car that manufacturers never told you about. And a few of them could genuinely save you from dangerous situations. Stick around because hack number 1 is the one everyone talks about, and you are going to want to try it immediately. Here are 17 car hacks you will be mad you did not know sooner. Do not skip a single one. Hack number 17. The hidden sun visor extension. You are driving into the sunset, and that blinding glare keeps sneaking around the edge of your visor. You squint, you lean. You hold your hand up. There has to be a better way. But here is what most drivers overlook. Many cars have a hidden sliding panel built into the sun visor. Look at the edge of your visor. There is often an extension piece that pulls out sideways to cover that gap where light sneaks through. Just grab the edge and slide it out. That blinding side glare disappears completely. And here is the best part. This feature has been standard on most vehicles for over 15 years. Millions of drivers have been suffering through glare when the solution was inches away the whole time. But that hidden visor panel is nothing compared to what is hiding inside your glove box. That is coming up in just 2 hacks. Hack number 16. The tennis ball parking guide. You are pulling into your garage trying to get close enough so the door closes behind you, but not so far that you slam into the shelf or the lawnmower. So you inch forward. You stop. You get out to check. Still not far enough. You get back in. Inch forward again. Get out again. Every single day this little dance wastes your time and tests your patience. But here is what most drivers overlook. A $2 tennis ball can give you perfect parking every single time. Hang a tennis ball from your garage ceiling using a string or fishing line. Position it so that when you pull in far enough, the ball just touches your windshield. Now every time you park, you know exactly when to stop. No more guessing. No more getting out to check. No more accidentally hitting stuff. The moment that ball taps your windshield, you're in the perfect spot. But wait, it gets better. Professional parking sensors cost $200 or more. This does the same job for $2 and a piece of string. It works in any lighting and never malfunctions. $2 for perfect parking every single day. But this next hack turns a part of your car you already use into something you never expected. Hack number 15. The built-in glove box fridge. You are on a road trip and your drinks are getting warm. You wish you had a cooler, but there is no room in your packed car. But here is what most drivers have no idea about. That glove box in front of your passenger seat is not just storage. On many vehicles, it is actually climate controlled. Look inside your glove box. There is often a small vent that connects directly to your air conditioning system. When you turn on your AC, cold air flows right into that compartment. Your glove box becomes a mini refrigerator. It is perfect for keeping drinks cold, preventing chocolate from melting, storing medicine that needs to stay cool, even keeping snacks fresh on long drives. And this is what blows most people away. On a hot summer day, your glove box can be 20 to 30 degrees cooler than the rest of your cabin. That is real refrigerator temperature happening right inside your car. Most people never realize this feature has been built into vehicles for decades. Car manufacturers just never advertised it. Your car has a built-in fridge and you probably never knew. But I mentioned earlier there is a hidden emergency feature that could save you when your battery dies. That is coming up soon. Hack number 14. Pool noodle garage wall protection. You pull into your tight garage being super careful. Then you open your door and bam, it swings right into the wall. Now you have got a dent, a scratch, paint transfer, another ding to add to the collection. Over time, these add up. Your door starts looking like it has been through a demolition derby. And body shops charge $75 to $150 per ding to fix them. But here is the fix that costs less than your morning coffee. Grab a pool noodle from any dollar store. Cut it in half lengthwise. Attach it to your garage wall at the exact height where your door swings open. Now when you open your door, it hits soft foam instead of hard concrete. No more dings, no more scratches, no more cringing every time you get out of your car. And here is the genius part. Pool noodles are weather resistant, so they last for years. The bright colors also work as visual guides to help you park more accurately. A $2 pool noodle could save you hundreds in bodywork. But this next household item stops something even more expensive from happening to your paint. Hack number 13. Nail polish for paint chips. You are driving down the highway and you hear that terrifying ping. A rock just hit your hood. You pull over to check, and sure enough, there is a small chip exposing bare metal underneath. Most people ignore it. It is tiny. No big deal. But here is the scary part. Left untreated, that tiny chip will rust. And rust spreads. What starts as a $2 fix becomes a $200 nightmare within months. But here is what most drivers miss. Clear nail polish acts as a sealant. It prevents air and moisture from getting in and stops rust from forming completely. Just dab a small amount onto the chip. Let it dry. That is it. For colored paint chips, you can buy nail polish that matches your car. Most auto stores sell touch-up paint, but nail polish from the drugstore works just as well for a fraction of the price. Now here is what makes this so valuable. A bottle of nail polish costs about $2. Professional paint touch-up runs $50 to $200 per chip. This 30-second fix could save your entire hood from rust damage. The secret mechanics keep quiet is that car detailers have been using this trick for years. Now you know their secret, but wait until you see what you can do when your battery dies and your jumper cables are not making good contact. Hack number 12. Cleaning corroded battery terminals. Your battery is dead. You find someone to give you a jump. You connect the cables and nothing happens. You look at the battery terminals and they are covered in that white crusty buildup. The corrosion is blocking the connection and preventing power from flowing. Most people panic thinking they need a mechanic. But here is the fix that takes 2 minutes. If you have aluminum foil in your car, or can find some, you can use it to scrub the corrosion right off those terminals. Ball up a small piece of foil and use it to scrub the white buildup off the battery posts. The foil is abrasive enough to remove corrosion, but soft enough that it will not damage the terminals. Once you have cleaned off the crusty buildup, your jumper cable clamps can make solid contact again. And here is why this matters so much. Poor connections are one of the main reasons jump starts fail. It is not always about dead batteries or bad cables. Sometimes you just need clean contact points. Here is the insider secret. You can also use a wire brush baking soda mixed with water, or even a cola drink to clean battery corrosion in a pinch. Keep these tricks in mind and you will never be stranded because of a dirty connection again. But this next feature could literally save you when your battery is completely dead, and you cannot even move your car. Hack number 11. The shift lock override. Picture this nightmare scenario. Your battery is completely dead. You are stuck in the middle of a parking lot or blocking traffic. You need to push your car out of the way or roll it onto a tow truck. But there is a problem. Your gear shifter will not budge. It is stuck in park, and without power, the electronic lock will not release. Most drivers have no idea what to do. They call a tow truck and wait for hours feeling helpless. But here is what could save you. Every automatic transmission has a hidden manual override release. It is built into your car specifically for this situation. Look around the base of your gear shifter. There is usually a small slot or removable plastic cap labeled Shift Lock or Shift Lock Release. Take your car key, a flathead screwdriver, or even a pen. Insert it into that slot and press down. While pressing, you can now move the shifter out of park into neutral. Suddenly, your car can roll freely. You can push it, tow it, move it out of the way, all without needing a jump start first. And this is the part that could save your day. This feature is built into virtually every automatic transmission made in the last 20 years. It has saved countless drivers from expensive towing fees and hours of waiting. The part nobody mentions is that this override is purely mechanical. It works even when every electronic system in your car has completely failed. Check your owner manual right now so you know exactly where yours is located before you need it. Now, before we get to the hack that uses something embarrassing from your bathroom, and trust me, you will not believe this actually works, do me a favor. Hit that like button right now. We spent a ton of time researching these hacks, and one like actually helps us keep making videos like this. Done. Awesome. Now let us talk about a feature hiding in your car that you have probably never noticed. Hack number 10. Speed-sensitive volume control. Ever notice your music seems louder on the highway but quieter when you slow down at a stoplight? You are not imagining it. Many cars have a feature called speed-sensitive volume control, and most drivers have no idea it exists. Here is how it works. As you speed up, road noise from wind tires and the engine gets louder. Instead of making you constantly adjust the radio, your car does it automatically. The system uses a speed sensor to monitor how fast you're going. When you accelerate, it boosts the volume to compensate for background noise. When you slow down, it lowers the volume so you are not blasted at a red light. And here is the real bonus. Some advanced versions even account for whether your windows are up or down. The system learns your preferences over time and creates a personalized volume curve that matches your driving habits. Here is what stays under the radar. The safety benefit is huge. You do not have to fiddle with the radio or screen while driving. Less distraction means safer driving. But here is the catch. Many owners accidentally turn this feature off in their settings or never enable it in the first place. If your car volume seems to change mysteriously, check your audio menu for speed volume, or SVC. Your car has been trying to help you this whole time. But it is also hiding secret storage that thieves would never think to look for. Hack number 8. Hand sanitizer for frozen locks. It is a freezing winter morning. You are running late for work. You rush out to your car, stick in your key, and nothing. The lock is completely frozen solid. You try forcing it. You wiggle the key. You blow hot breath on it like that is going to help. Nothing works. Some people try hot water, which is a terrible idea. It refreezes and makes everything worse. Others call a locksmith and wait an hour in the cold. But here is the hack that solves this in seconds. Squirt some hand sanitizer onto your key before putting it in the lock. The alcohol in hand sanitizer melts ice almost instantly. It does not freeze until around -100 degrees Fahrenheit, so it cuts right through whatever is jamming your lock. You can also squeeze a little directly into the keyhole. Within seconds, the ice melts and you can open your door normally. And the best part is this. You probably already have a bottle of hand sanitizer in your pocket or bag right now. This hack is completely free if you already carry it. The hidden truth is that this same trick works on frozen padlocks, house doors, and anything else with a frozen mechanism. Keep a small bottle in your coat pocket during winter months. You will never be locked out in the cold again. But this next hack is so weird, you're going to think I am joking. Kids play with this stuff and it cleans your car better than most tools. Hack number 7. Cleaning slime for your car interior. Look at your dashboard right now. Around the buttons, the air vents, the gear shift, the cup holders. See all those tiny crevices packed with dust crumbs and mystery particles. You have tried vacuum attachments, Q-tips, compressed air. Nothing really gets in there. The gaps are too small and the debris is too stubborn. But here is what changed everything. That squishy slime kids play with is actually the perfect cleaning tool for your car. Press the slime into all those tight spaces around your dashboard buttons, air vents, and center console. The sticky texture grabs onto dust, dirt, and crumbs that have been trapped there for months. Pull it out and watch all that disgusting debris come with it. It is honestly kind of satisfying. You will see dust you did not know existed. Crumbs from snacks you forgot you ate. Mystery particles that have been living rent-free in your dashboard for years. Now here is what seals the deal. You can buy car cleaning slime for about $8 or make your own with glue baking soda and contact solution for about $2. It is reusable until it gets too dirty, then you just toss it. Here is what most people never realize. Professional detailers charge over $150 to clean your interior. This hack costs less than $10, and it is actually fun to use. But this next one uses actual food to clean your car, and it works better than most chemicals. Hack number 6. Apple for windshield cleaning. Your windshield has that hazy film on the inside. You know the one. It catches glare from oncoming headlights and makes everything blurry at night. You have tried glass cleaners, Windex, microfiber cloths. But that stubborn film keeps coming back. But here is what most drivers miss. Cut an apple in half and rub the exposed flesh across your windshield. The natural acids in the apple break down grease grime and that oily film that builds up over time. The fruit texture acts like a gentle scrubber while the acids dissolve residue. Rub it in circular motions across the entire surface. Then wipe clean with a microfiber cloth or newspaper. The result: crystal clear glass with zero streaks. And here is what makes this even better. Apples contain malic acid, which is a natural cleaner that cuts through grease without leaving harsh chemical residue. It is the same acid used in some commercial cleaners, except you are getting it straight from nature for about 50 cents. The secret nobody shares is that this method is completely safe for tinted windows. It will not damage any coatings, and it leaves behind a subtle fresh scent instead of ammonia fumes. One apple can clean your entire windshield with plenty left over. Your visibility improves and you did not spend a dime on chemicals. Now remember that embarrassing bathroom item I mentioned way back. It is coming up in just 2 hacks, and it actually works better than any air freshener you have ever tried. But first, this next hack prevents catastrophic engine damage. Hack number 5. Color-coded engine components. You pop the hood to check your fluids, and suddenly you're staring at a confusing maze of caps, reservoirs, and hoses. Which one is coolant? Which one is brake fluid? Where does the windshield washer fluid go? One wrong move and you could pour the wrong fluid in the wrong place. That mistake can cause thousands of dollars in engine damage. Brake fluid in your coolant reservoir. Coolant in your power steering. These mix-ups destroy engines. But here is the fix that takes 5 minutes and costs almost nothing. Grab a pack of colored electrical tape or markers. Label each important component under your hood with a different color. Blue tape for coolant. Red for brake fluid. Green for windshield washer. Yellow for engine oil dipstick. Now you or anyone else working on your car can instantly identify which fluid goes where. No guessing. No catastrophic mistakes. And this is the part most people overlook. This system grows with you. Once you label the basics, you can start marking fuses, battery terminals, and specific hoses. Take a photo with your phone, and you have got a permanent reference guide. What stays hidden from most drivers is that this hack is not just for you. If you break down and a stranger helps, or you need a quick top-off at a gas station, anyone can understand your setup instantly. A $5 pack of tape could save you thousands in engine repairs. But this next hack, I almost did not include it because of how weird it sounds. But it actually works better than any air freshener on the market. Hack number 4. The panty liner air freshener. Okay. This one sounds ridiculous. But hear me out. Your car smells funky. You have cleaned everything. Vacuumed the carpets. Wiped down the surfaces. But that mystery odor just will not go away. You have tried those tree air fresheners. They blast artificial scent for 3 days, then die. You have tried vent clips. They smell like chemicals and give you headaches. But here is the genius hack that actually works. Take a panty liner or thin feminine pad and add a few drops of your favorite essential oil. Lavender, eucalyptus, vanilla, whatever you like. Stick it under your seat or tuck it into a door pocket. The liner slowly releases fragrance for weeks, not days, weeks, and it is subtle. Not that overwhelming artificial blast that makes passengers nauseous. And here is the twist nobody expects. The panty liner has adhesive backing so it stays in place. When the scent fades after a few weeks, just replace it. Each liner costs pennies, making this one of the cheapest air freshening solutions available. But here is the part that makes this brilliant. The liner also absorbs moisture and odors from under your seat. It tackles the root cause of bad smells instead of just covering them up. Rideshare drivers swear by this trick. They need their cars to smell pleasant all day without using overpowering fresheners that bother passengers. This is their secret weapon. Is it embarrassing to buy? Maybe. Does it work better than anything else? Absolutely. But this next hack reveals something hidden inside your key fob that could save you from being locked out. Hack number 3. WD-40 for squeaky door hinges. You're getting out of your car in a quiet parking lot, and there it is. That loud, embarrassing screech from your door hinge. It announces your arrival to everyone within 50 feet. It makes your car sound like it is falling apart, and it happens every single time you open the door. Most people just live with it thinking it is no big deal. But here is what most drivers overlook. That squeak is not just annoying. It is a warning sign. Metal is grinding against metal without proper lubrication. Left unchecked, this actually wears down the hinge pins and causes real damage. But here is the fix that takes 30 seconds. Grab a can of WD-40 and spray a small amount directly onto the door hinges. Open and close the door a few times to work the lubricant in. Wipe away any excess with a cloth. The squeaking stops immediately. And here is what makes this so important. One application can silence your doors for months. You can also use WD-40 on hood hinges, trunk hinges, and any other moving metal parts that are sticking or squeaking. The part that stays under the radar is that replacing worn-out door hinges costs $100 to $300 per door. A quick spray every few months prevents that wear and keeps everything moving smoothly. A $6 can of WD-40 has hundreds of uses around your car. Keep one in your trunk, and you will find yourself reaching for it constantly. But this next hack reveals a hidden feature inside your key fob that most people never discover. Hack number 2. The hidden backup key inside your key fob. Your key fob battery dies in a parking lot. You press the button to unlock your car and nothing happens. The battery is completely dead. Most people panic at this point. They think they need to call a locksmith or roadside assistance. They stand there feeling helpless, wondering how they are going to get into their own car. But here is what most drivers completely miss. Inside that sleek key fob is a hidden mechanical key designed for exactly this situation. Look at your key fob closely. There is usually a small button latch or sliding lever on the side or back. Press it or slide it and a metal key will pop out or slide free. That little metal key is not decorative. It is your emergency backup. But here is the second part most people do not know. Your car also has a hidden keyhole. Look closely at your driver's side door handle. There is usually a small plastic cap or cover you can pop off with your fingernail or the key itself. Behind that cover is a traditional keyhole. Insert your backup key, turn it, and you're back in your car. And here is why this hack is so valuable. This mechanical system works even when your car battery is completely dead. Electronic locks might fail, but this backup never does. The secret that saves people hundreds is knowing this exists before you need it. A locksmith call can cost $75 to $200. This backup key gets you in for free in seconds. Check your key fob right now. Find that hidden key and practice removing it so you are ready if you ever need it. Now, hack number 1. This is the one I teased at the very beginning. The bathroom item that pops out dents. And it might be the most satisfying hack on this entire list. Hack number 1. Plunger dent removal. You have got a dent on your door or fender. Maybe someone dinged you in a parking lot. Maybe a shopping cart rolled into your car. You call a body shop. They quote you $150 to $300 to fix it for one dent. Before you hand over that money, try this. Grab a standard cup plunger, the kind you use for sinks. Wet the rubber edge. Press it firmly over the dent. And pull. The suction can pop out shallow dents without damaging your paint. It will not work on deep creases or severely damaged metal. But for parking lot dings and minor dents, it is surprisingly effective. People have saved hundreds of dollars using this ridiculously simple trick. And here is the technique. Wet both the plunger and the dented surface to create a strong seal. Press firmly and pull straight out with steady pressure. You might need a few attempts, but when it works, it is deeply satisfying watching that dent pop right back out. This method works best on smooth, flat panels like doors, hoods, and trunk lids. And here is why this hack is number 1. Timing matters. Fresh dents are easier to remove than old ones. If you just got dinged in a parking lot, try the plunger immediately before the metal settles into its new shape. The secret body shops do not advertise is that this technique has been around for decades. They know about it. They just would rather charge you $300. Now you are in on the secret. A $5 plunger from your bathroom could save you hundreds in bodywork. How many of these did you already know? Drop a comment below and tell me which one shocked you the most. If this video just saved you from expensive repairs or taught you something new about your own car, hit that subscribe button for more money-saving content that gets straight to the point. Your wallet will thank you. Now there are even more hacks that mechanics do not want you to know about. Click this video right here.